Good evening. I now call to order the governing board meeting for March 12th, 2026 for the Lake Havasu Unified School District. Secretary, if you would call the roll, please.
Michael Kern.
Here.
Evelyn Tinsley.
Here.
Lisa Ramon.
Here.
Matthew Houston.
Here.
David Rose.
Here. At this time, we are going to have a moment of silent prayer and private reflection. This evening, as we do, I ask that we would take a moment to have a moment of silence for the 7 soldiers that have lost their life in Iran. Amen. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. We want to thank all of you for being here this evening. I do want to address, before we get started, originally, early release days was on our board agenda, and after an overwhelming response from the community, teachers and staff have given us a lot other data to look at, to take into consideration. This is a very important decision that this governing board will make that will affect families, teachers, school schedules, all of those things. So we are actually going to be putting together a committee to work on this item so that we ensure that we are making the best decision possible for this district. So that item has been removed from this evening's board agenda. At this time, we'll move forward with governing board awards. All right. Well, that's hot. All right. This evening, we are starting out with the Governing Board Award for the month of March for our Community Member of the Month, and that goes to Printing Plus. If they would please come at this time. Michelle and her family have been an amazing contributor to the Lake Havasu Unified School District through the years. Her family grew up here, her children went to the school district, and we're very thankful for the relationship and partnership that we have with Printing Plus. Next up is our Staff Member of the Month. This month, our support staff member of the month is Deanna DeLauder. Deanna has been working. Go ahead and clap. Deanna has been working with Tarhar in the district since January of 2022. She has been a resident of the Lake Havasu for since you were 6. And a graduate of Lake Havasu Unified School District. Deanna has served as a manager at Nautilus and the Central Kitchen Cook. At Thunderbolt as the kitchen manager, and recently promoted as kitchen manager at Lake Havasu High School. She is kind and the gentlest leader in our food service team. Tahar and LHUSD are grateful to have Deanna as part of our team. Next up is Teacher of the Month, and that board award goes to Christina Musselman from Starline Elementary. Christina is a Lake Havasu Unified School District graduate, class of 2021. I'm sorry, yeah. That is what I was like, whoa, man, 2001? Somebody put 2021, I was like, wow. Her daughter graduated LHUSD in 2022. That would have been awkward. Wow. And is not an RN in labor and is an RN in labor and delivery, and her son is a junior at Lake Havasu High School. Christina started teaching in 2004, has been serving her entire 22-year career at the Lake Havasu Unified School District. All her years have served at elementary level with 4 years as reading interventionist and a total of 18 years in first grade. Since 2011, Christina has been a national board certified in 2020, top 10 Arizona Rural Teacher of the Year, top 10 teacher in the state, and semifinalist for Arizona Teacher of the Year in 2022. Developed and advised clubs on campus, taught love and logic, parenting and educator classes, Leader in Me workshops, coaching, teacher, support coach for national board certified teachers in our district, and PLC lead for first grade teachers, and she hosts Dude Be Nice Week. Christina stated her dedication to LHUSD and her students would not be possible without the support of her family and colleagues. She is grateful to call LHUSD home, and we are grateful to have her dedication in our district. We should read these before. And then finally, the governing board administrator of the month goes to Dustin Zampona. Dustin moved to Lake Havasu City 13 years ago from Buffalo, New York, temporarily. However, 13 years later, Havasu truly became home. His wife, Courtney, is a third grade teacher with LHUSD, and they are proud parents of 2 daughters, ages 3 and 5. Dustin started his career with LHUSD in 2012 as a Thunderbolt science teacher. Over the years, Dustin has taught elementary and high school physical education before moving into administration. In 2019, he became an assistant principal at Lake Havasu High School, serving 5 years in a dual role as the assistant principal and athletic director, and currently continues to serve as an assistant principal at Lake Havasu High School. Dustin has been deeply involved in athletics, serving as a coach for Thunderbolt baseball and football, head coach of track and field at Lake Havasu High School, and an assistant coach for the Lake Havasu High School football program. His professional accomplishments include national board certification, certified athletic administrator, LHC News Herald's top 30 under 40 honoree in 2020, helping Lake Havasu High School receive the 2023 AIA Glenn Treadway Sportsmanship. Dustin, a Sportsmanship Award, which is the state's highest honor for athletic sportsmanship. Dustin is extremely grateful to everyone who makes LHUSD special and firmly believes it takes a village to accomplish great things. And he is proud to be part of a district with so much to be thankful for. We are grateful to have Dustin and his continued support here at Lake Havasu. What I get for not reading it before. All right, this evening, Ms. Nowakowski has passed on her time so that we can move on to the teacher award. She will have an legislative update for us next month. At this time, human resources recognition of LHUSD support staff. I also want to take a moment to recognize a dignitary in the room this evening. Lake Havasu City Mayor Cal Sheehy is with us this evening. Good evening.
Good evening, President Rose, members of the governing board, Dr. Stone, Mr. Becker, our community members, and all of tonight's honorees. The Lake Havasu Unified School District is proud to recognize the outstanding educators and staff members who work tirelessly every day to instill our district's core principles of scholarship, character, and humanity into our students' lives, developing them into knowledgeable, kind, contributing members of our community. To celebrate their dedication, we invited community members, parents, colleagues, and students to nominate individuals they believe deserve special recognition. From those nominations, each school site selected its Teacher of the Year. Then a committee conducted a blind review of the nominees for Support Staff of the Year, Rookie Teacher of the Year, and the District Teacher of the Year. The results of that process led us to tonight's exceptional honorees, and we are excited to celebrate them with you. Before we begin, I would like to extend our sincerest thanks to our wonderful community partners who helped make this event possible by generously providing gifts to our Rookie Teacher of the Year, Support Staff of the Year, and District Teacher of the Year. Tonight's gifts were provided by, okay. We will begin this evening's presentations by recognizing our Support Staff of the Year, Miss Kennedy Barton from Nautilus Elementary School. Ms. Barton made a tremendous impact at Nautilus in just her first year with us. Even in a short amount of time, Kennedy has become an important part of our school community through her dedication, positivity, and willingness to help whatever and whenever she is needed. Kennedy works closely with students in small groups, supporting them as they grow and strengthen their reading skills. She is patient, encouraging, and focused on helping every student build confidence and make progress. Her support helps students feel successful and motivated as they continue developing as readers. Beyond her work with students, Kennedy is always one of the first to step in and lend a helping hand. Whether assisting teachers, supporting school events, or volunteering for extra duties, she approaches every opportunity with enthusiasm. Kennedy played a pivotal role in helping with our holiday program and even brought extra joy to Literacy Night by painting faces of students. Each afternoon, Kennedy can be found outside greeting students and helping them safely into their cars with a smile. Her kindness and positive attitude make a difference in the daily experiences of our students and staff. Kennedy's dedication and servant leadership truly reflects the spirit of Nautilus. Congratulations, Kennedy, on being nominated. Thank you. You're good. Next, we will recognize our Rookie Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Felicita Alvarado from Lake Havasu High School. Many people cross our paths each day without leaving a lasting impression, but Mrs. Alvarado is someone who consistently makes a meaningful impact on those around her. She has a remarkable ability to brighten one's day with her genuine positivity and uplifting attitude. This positivity extends not only to her students, but also to the staff she works with, creating an encouraging and supportive environment throughout the school. Her warm and welcoming presence helps foster a sense of calm and belonging for everyone in her classroom. As a special education teacher at Lake Havasu High School, Mrs. Alvarado works with students who have a wide range of needs and learning levels. She approaches these challenges with dedication, patience, and care, ensuring that each student receives the attention and support they deserve. Her ability to recognize and respond to the unique needs of every student helps them grow academically and personally. Mrs. Alvarado also leads the staff in her classroom with organization and enthusiasm. Her positive energy inspires her team, which in turn benefits the students they serve. Through her kindness, leadership, and commitment, she has made a lasting difference at Lake Havasu High School and strengthened the reputation of the high school and the Unified School District. Students and families are fortunate to have such a compassionate educator supporting them every day. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, since we're talking about the high school, let's begin our Site Teacher of the Year celebrations and hear the heartfelt words the principal shared about them. John Aldrin Antonio. Mr. Antonio's impact goes far beyond the typical influence of a classroom teacher. While many educators focus primarily on their own classes, he has played a significant role in shaping the overall culture of Lake Havasu High School. His dedication and leadership extend beyond daily instruction, benefiting not only the school community, but also broader local community. Through his commitment to excellence, he has helped create a positive and supportive environment that produces the desired outcome of LHHS. Students who have the opportunity to learn in Mr. Antonio's classroom consistently experience meaningful academic growth and personal development. He cultivates a classroom built on mutual respect, encouraging students to take responsibility for their learning while treating others with professionalism and consideration. In return, his students show genuine admiration for his dedication, guidance, and the high standards he insists upon. Mr. Antonio's influence is lasting and far-reaching. His work has made a meaningful difference at Lake Havasu High School and has contributed to the success and reputation of Lake Havasu Unified School District. By investing in both students and the school community as a whole, he exemplifies the kind of educator whose impact extends well beyond the classroom. Congratulations, Mr. Antonio, for being nominated. Oh, you want to come back up? Okay. All right. Mrs. Christina Heckel, Havasu Pi Elementary's Teacher of the Year. Creates a classroom where students experience both strong support and high expectations. She begins each year by intentionally establishing routines and procedures, understanding that young learners thrive when expectations are clearly modeled. Through patience, consistency, and clear guidance, she helps students develop confidence in the classroom so they can focus fully on learning. What truly sets Mrs. Heckel apart is her ability to balance warmth and accountability. Students know they are cared for and respected while also understanding that effort and perseverance are expected. She teaches children that mistakes are part of learning, but persistence and responsibility are essential for growth. Mrs. Heckel is committed to meeting the needs of all learners. She dedicates significant time to planning, engaging in meaningful lessons to ensure instruction is thoughtful and impactful. Her carefully designated lessons make complex concepts visual and accessible, helping students build understanding and confidence. She is not only providing innovative instruction for her students, but also contributing valuable feedback to support school and district initiatives. Mrs. Heckel's dedication, professionalism, and belief in her students make her truly deserving of this recognition. Thank you.
Venus Thunderbolt.
I probably did. Woo! Naomi Severson has brought PE to life at Thunderbolt Middle School. She used her connections in the community to gather over $20,000 in donations to create a modern workout space for her students. This has inspired her students to track their gains. Her influence spreads far beyond the curriculum. Mrs. Severson's true superpower is the way that she connects with students. She goes out of her way to reach every child. Her nomination came from a student who said it best. She told me that I can do anything that I want to do. That helped me overcome fears and do new things. This is just one of the many examples Mrs. Severson uses her ability to connect with students to help push them to their potential. Congratulations for being recognized as Thunderbolt Middle School's Teacher of the Year. Thanks. Mrs. Ani brings kindness, patience, and creativity into her teaching at Jamaica Elementary School, making learning both meaningful and enjoyable for her students. She takes the time to build strong relationships with each child and works hard to ensure that every student feels confident and capable. Her encouragement and support help students grow not only academically but also personally. Beyond the classroom, Mrs. Ani is always willing to lend a helping hand and support those around her. Her compassion and dedication make a lasting impact on the Jamaica Elementary School family. We are incredibly grateful to have her as part of our school and are proud to recognize her as Jamaica Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Montiel is the kind of educator who truly embodies what it means to make a difference in the lives of students every single day at Nautilus Elementary. Morgan consistently goes above and beyond to connect with her students both academically and personally. She takes the time to understand each child's individual strengths, needs, and challenges and thoughtfully adjusts her instruction to ensure every student feels supported and capable of success. Through her patience, encouragement, and high expectations, Morgan builds confidence and resilience in her students while inspiring a genuine love of learning. In her classroom, students feel safe, valued, and motivated to do their very best. Morgan is also an incredible colleague. She is supportive, approachable, and always willing to share resources, ideas, and strategies that strengthen the entire team. Her positive attitude and professionalism foster collaboration and create a welcoming, supportive environment for everyone around her. Morgan plays a vital role in making Nautilus a better place for both students and staff. Her dedication, reliability, and commitment to excellence help create a culture where students feel excited, supported, and proud to be part of the Nautilus family. We're very happy for Morgan to have been nominated for Teacher of the Year. Thank you. Mrs. James is a dedicated kindergarten teacher who has served scholars and families for the past 13 years out of her 20 in education at Oro Grande Classical Academy. During her time, Mrs. James has inspired young learners Through her patience, creativity, and commitment to building a strong foundation for the scholar academic success during elementary and beyond. In her classroom, Mrs. Janes fosters a nurturing and engaging learning environment where she believes that kindergarten is a critical year for sparking curiosity and a love of learning. She works to ensure that every scholar feels supported and encouraged to grow. Her passion for teaching and dedication to her scholars make her an important part of the Oro Grande Classical Academy community. Mrs. Janes is married to Tim Janes and is a proud mom of Tim, Matt, and Cody. Mrs. Janes' family and her professional Oro Grande Classical family would like to congratulate Mrs. Janes at the 2026 Oro Grande Classical Academy Teacher of the Year. Congratulations. All right. Jolene Cole. Tonight, it is a pleasure to recognize an educator who truly represents the heart of Smoke Tree Elementary and the spirit of Cougar Country. We are proud to celebrate Jolene Cole as our Teacher of the Year. Jolene is the kind of teacher every child deserves. She brings incredible patience to her classroom and takes the time to ensure that every student truly understands the lesson. Even more importantly, she creates an environment where students feel safe to ask questions, make mistakes, and keep trying. Jolene cares deeply about each child, including those who may need a little extra support, and she works hard to make sure every student feels valued, loved, and capable of success. Jolene also brings that same kindness and professionalism to her colleagues. She is supportive, collaborative, and always willing to lend a hand. When challenges arise, Jolene approaches them with honesty and respect, focusing on solutions and what is best for students. Across campus, Jolene is someone who quietly steps in to help wherever she is needed. She supports students, staff, and the school community. Through her patience, compassion, and dedication, Jolene helps make Smoke Tree a place where all students can grow, learn, and thrive. We are incredibly proud to recognize Jolene Cole as Smoke Tree Elementary's Teacher of the Year. Rachel Charette. Is a purpose-driven, student-centered, nationally board-certified teacher who exemplifies genuine commitment to students and their learning. She's a champion for student leadership and models the 7 Habits daily. Her classroom is a shining example of what leader in me means in action. As a gifted, endorsed 6th grade teacher, she connects real-world learning for students with continuous community connections, relevant challenges, and opportunities for students to explore their own potentials. Mrs. Charette is always looking for a way to get her students to impact the community. She recently had her students present ideas for grant money as part of her participatory budgeting project in alignment with the Center for the Future of Arizona. She knows it isn't just about creating opportunities to visit the city, have coffee with the mayor, or invite entrepreneurs and scientists to join the class. It is about connection over content. Mrs. Charette's teacher leadership has brought so many innovations and community partnerships to our doorstep. She has coordinated visiting authors, coordinated field trips locally and across the state, and never stops advocating for access to the highest quality experiences for her learners. Her impact from the classroom, our school, and across the state as AZ K-12's Community Share Fellow is a beacon of what it means to be a true lifelong learner and a vision of what education can be. Congratulations, Mrs. Charette, for being nominated as Starline's Teacher of the Year, as well as District Teacher of the Year. While we are incredibly proud of all those who have been recognized tonight, we do select a District Teacher of the Year to represent us at state level. Mrs. Charette was selected by a committee of previous winners in a blind screening of candidate qualifications. She will receive a staycation gift package, inclusive of a weekend stay at the London Bridge Resort, watercraft rentals, facials, movie tickets, and a whole bunch of other things. We will now welcome Mayor Sheehy to the podium with a proclamation for Mrs. Charette, followed by a brief pause in tonight's board meeting for more pictures.
Good evening, everyone. President Rose, Vice President Houston, members of the governing board, thank you so much for inviting me. I love a good celebration, and who better to celebrate than those of Lake Havasu Unified School District? I'm so glad to be a part of this, but we are here to name today as the Lake Havasu Unified School District Teacher of the Year Day in honor of Rachel Charette, March 12th, 2026. So you have your own day. Yes, and it's today. Whereas education is the foundation of a thriving community, and dedicated educators play a vital role in shaping the future of Lake Havasu City by inspiring young minds, fostering curiosity, and preparing students to become engaged citizens. And whereas Rachel Charette serves as a sixth grade gifted teacher in the Lake Havasu Unified School District and has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to academic, social, and emotional growth for her students, emphasizing the importance of meaningful relationships and positive connections within the classroom and the community. And whereas Rachel earned her Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education from Central Michigan University in 2015, and later completed her Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction from Western Governors University in 2024, while also earning her Gifted Education K-12 endorsement and achieving National Board Certification in 2021, one of the highest recognitions in the teaching profession. And since joining Lake Havasu Unified School District in 2016, Rachel has consistently earned highly effective evaluations and served in leadership roles, including team lead, site instructional coach, Proposition 301 site level coordinator, while inspiring gifted learners at Starline Elementary through innovative project-based learning opportunities. And whereas Rachel connects students to their community by organizing the Campus Science and Engineering Fair in partnership with the Arizona Science Center, coaching teams for the Lake Havasu Unified School District Math Challenge and National Civics Bee, and leading the school's Kid City Municipal Simulation Program that introduces students to the principles of local government and civic engagement, while also partnering with organizations such as the Center for the Future of Arizona, Arizona State University's STEM Acceleration Project, and the Community Share National Educator Fellowship to expand meaningful, real-world learning opportunities for students. And whereas Rachel's teaching philosophy of connect before content reflects her belief that strong relationships, respectful communities, resilience, and civic responsibility are essential to student success and lifelong learning. And in recognition of her outstanding leadership, innovation to education, and unwavering dedication to her students and the Lake Havasu City community, Rachel Charette has been named the Lake Havasu Unified School District Teacher of the Year. Now, therefore, I, Cal Sheehy, the mayor of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, do hereby proclaim today, Thursday, March 12, 2026, as Lake Havasu Unified School District Teacher of the Year Day in honor of Rachel Charette, and I urge all citizens to join me in congratulating Rachel on this outstanding achievement. Congratulations. Yeah. So again, a big congratulations to Rachel for what she's doing in this community and educating young minds. All of you are partners in Lake Havasu City, educating the young minds of our community to take our future jobs. We really appreciate what you're doing. Quick story about Rachel, though, is we had Arizona Town Hall came to Lake Havasu City, and Rachel decided that it would be important for her students to participate in this program. Now, we like youth voices in the program. It's very, very important. But Rachel brought her entire class, and it was a youth program that a few adults attended, which actually gave a really great flavor. But that's the type of innovation that Rachel just goes right outside the box and tries to find and discover for her students. And then going to your school site, into your classroom over the years, and you coming to us for coffee with the mayor, it's been a real pleasure to work with you in this community, and I congratulate you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you to all the honorees.
Come back. And yes, the board with them.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, at this time, we will give about 2 minutes for anyone that is not staying for the rest of the meeting to be able to say, hug your loved ones, friends, and exit.
Good evening. My name is Tammy Gobley. I've lived in Lake Havasu for close to 30 years. My children went to school here, with 3 of them graduating from the high school. I worked for the school district in the special ed department for many years. Often I've been asked to advocate for children with special needs. It is very close to my heart. In the past few years, I've noticed changes in the district, and I have concerns and some questions. Everything all of us do should be about the children. These are my questions. Regarding the superintendent, and I'm very happy to see you here tonight, is she on FMLA leave or working remotely, and will she be returning? Special education. Why was a director, John Moss, hired who reportedly had no special education experience over the other applicant, Dr. Olson, who previously was a certified school psychologist, a special education director, and a school superintendent? Following this hiring decision, the district lost 4 school psychologists and an unpaid intern psych with a combined 98 years experience to our school district. 4 of them still reside in Lake Havasu City, working in their field and surrounding areas. One of the psychs is still listed on our district website as a staff member. Multiple SPED teachers also left their positions, choosing to work in regular ed. Did the district ever do an analysis or address this? How frequently are mandatory SPED trainings being provided to staff? After the incident involving several nonverbal and medically fragile children being improperly restrained, which was at Jamaica, resulting in injuries to them, what corrective actions and additional training has taken place? Are CPI behavioral plans being written into IEPs stating that staff is trained when they have not been trained? Human resources. Does the district currently have a human resource consultant? If so, what is the compensation for this position or contract? How long has this person been providing services? When was this contract approved? Jamaica Elementary. What happened to the previous principal? Was a letter sent out to parents, staff stating he had a death, loss in the family and would not be returning? Because that's not true. Developmental preschool. Does the coordinator of the preschool program have a background in special ed or early childhood development? What qualifications does the current coordinator have for overseeing a program for children with disabilities? Thank you.
All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. One more? Okay. 2 more. Good evening, Mr. Clark. You have 3 minutes.
Good evening. I came tonight to see what I was going to learn, but sitting next to me, someone said, why don't you remind everyone about the Charlie Kirk Memorial walk on Saturday? I just happen to have that in my hand. I just wanted to let people know it's going to be highlighting the pioneers, the military, and we've done a Charlie Kirk section with Freedom Bricks. I had the pleasure of working with Club America this year, our TPUSA club of high school students. It was my pleasure, and I hope to do it again next year. That's all I have.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? All right. We'll move on to item 4.1, consent agenda. I need a motion and a second, please.
I move to approve consent agenda.
I'll second.
Secretary, if you'll call the roll for that, please.
Michael Kern?
Yes.
Evelyn Tinsley?
Yes.
Mr. Lamont?
Yes.
Kathy Houston?
Yes.
David Rose?
Yes. All right, there's no discussion items this evening. Moving on to item 6.1, Lake Havasu High School Principal Recommendation. As you know, in our previous board meeting, our now Assistant Superintendent, Scott Becker, was promoted to and hired as the Assistant Superintendent of the School District. Mr. Becker will be finishing out his year at Lake Havasu High School. And this evening, we will be announcing to you right now who will be taking his place. It is my pleasure this evening to recommend Miss Amy Barney as the next principal of Lake Havasu High School. Ms. Barney brings a strong background in education and leadership with experience as a special education teacher, math teacher, assistant principal, and currently as the principal of Thunderbolt Middle School. Throughout her career, she has demonstrated a commitment to instructional leadership, student achievement, and fostering a supportive learning environment for all students. Ms. Barney has a strong focus on supporting teachers through data-informed decision-making and strengthening systems that support student success. While serving as principal at Thunderbolt Middle School, she has implemented a consistent discipline matrix that increased instructional time for students and established Tier 3 intervention structures to better support learners in need. These efforts have helped improve outcomes and create more structured supports for students and staff at Thunderbolt Middle School. Ms. Barney has also demonstrated a strong commitment to collaboration and program alignment across grade levels. Through partnerships with the career and technical education programs at Lake Havasu High School, she has developed opportunities for middle school students to explore potential career pathways. This work supports informed decision-making by students as they transition into high school coursework and future career preparation. Her experience shaping policies and procedures at the middle school level positions her well to support a smooth transition for incoming freshmen and strengthen alignment between the middle school and the high school programs. Based on her leadership, experience, instructional focus, and commitment to supporting students and staff, I am delighted to make this recommendation as the Governing Board President this evening for Ms. Barney to serve as the next principal of Lake Havasu High School. I will now open it up for comments or questions from the Governing Board.
I just want to say, I was not part of the committee, but this is an excellent recommendation. Ms. Barney, as a new board member to this year and getting to know things, getting to work with you, you are a consummate professional. The knowledge you have around the school, how it works, and the efforts that you give to your school and your students are absolutely commendable. It's a wonderful thing that we have you in this district, and I look forward to what you will do in the high school.
Any other comments?
I'm excited about this. This is amazing for a recommendation. She knows the students, she knows the teachers, she's got the background, and I'm just excited. This is good.
I don't have anything new to add to that. My colleague said it very well.
All right. I will explain mine during my vote, so if you will call for the vote now. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hey, we're ready to go. I need a motion and a second.
I move to approve item 6.1.
I'll second.
Michael Kern,
Yes.
Evelyn Tinsley.
Yes.
Lisa Roman, Yes.
Kathy Houston,
Yes.
Dan Rose.
I wish to explain my vote. So, Ms. Barney has become an exceptional leader in this district, and she walked into a situation at the middle school that was not ideal for any principal. Teachers were stressed out, and student achievement was low, and morale was low. And within a year, the middle school has totally turned around. The morale is impeccable. We are now watching student achievement come up, and they are almost out of the state supervision, and that we believe that's going to happen this school year under her leadership. So we are so thankful for Ms. Barney. She's committed to this district. She is committed to student success. She's always available, and this is an amazing recommendation. She has the experience at the high school, and I've personally shared with her, she is one of those leaders that very rarely comes along in a lifetime that can just be exceptional. And whenever she comes in, just the atmosphere at the middle school is like night and day. And so, Amy, thank you so much for your leadership, your commitment to this district, and I vote yes. Congratulations. All right. Okay. Item 6.2, Human Resources. Aaron, welcome. Back. And you have item 6.3 as well.
I do. It's the HR show tonight. Okay. All right. Tonight I have the second reading of 3 procedures regarding leave benefits that, if adopted, will go into effect for the 26-27 school year. Procedure 4-302-G, leave paid parental leave. This is a new procedure which allows for 6 weeks of paid parental leave for a qualifying event. Qualifying events include birth, stillbirth, miscarriage of employee's child, be a spouse or committed partner of an employee who has given birth to a child, have adopted a child, been placed with a foster child with the goal of adoption, or have guardianship placement of a child up to the age of 17. The adoption of a new spouse's child is excluded from this policy. And we also have surrogacy. The 6 weeks of paid leave must run concurrently with any FMLA that is taken. Then we have procedure 4-302C, personal leave. This procedure is being updated to include 3 additional days of personal leave for all employees. If personal days are not used, they convert to sick days for the following school year. Then we have procedure 4-302F, bereavement leave. This procedure is being updated to include 5 paid days of bereavement leave for all employees per year for an in-state death for immediate family. Employees are also eligible to use earned paid sick time, personal leave, or vacation leave for up to 5 additional workdays of bereavement leave per year for an out-of-state death for immediate family.
All right. Is there any questions or comment from the governing board? Okay.
Move to approve item 6.2.
Second.
Michael Kern?
Yes.
Evelyn Tinsley?
Yes.
Lisa Lamont?
Yes.
Matthew Houston?
Yes.
Yes. Now, item 6.3. Ms. Norton.
Okay, here we go. LHUSD has been a member of the Northern Arizona Employee Benefit Trust since 2020. The trustees met in February to review the actuarial data at their annual benefit renewal meeting. There was a significant increase in high-cost claimants this year. The actuary shared this year's book of business plan increased average of approximately 14%. Trustees were informed that the NAEBT continues to remain below the book of business, and the following recommended rates were adopted. Annual benefit premiums changed accordingly. A 10.1% increase for the EPO plan, a 10.1% increase for the HSP plan, and a 9.2% increase for dental and vision. Both plans are available to employees and their qualified dependents. It is recommended that LHUSD continues to cover 100% of the employee premiums for the EPO and HSP plans and subsidize dependent premiums so employees will continue to pay the same rate as they do this current school year. If an employee elects the health savings plan, the district will continue to contribute $1,000 to the employee's personal health account, savings account, provided the employee establishes an HSA account. Plan changes for the 26-27 school year include an increase to deductible on the health savings plan to comply with federal requirements, $1,700 for employee only and $3,400 for employee plus plans.
All right. Is there any questions in regards to this from the governing board? If not, I call for a vote. A motion and a second, please.
Move to approve item 6.3.
I second.
Secretary, if you'll call the roll.
Michael Kern?
Yes.
Evelyn Tinsley?
Yes.
Lisa Lamont?
Yes.
Matthew Houston?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you. All right, up next is item 6.4, student achievement approval of the 27-28 and 28-29 academic calendars. Good evening, Ms. Olson.
President Rose, members of the governing board, tonight I'm presenting the academic calendars for the 27-28 and 28-29 school years for your consideration. Lake Havasu Unified School District has historically adopted academic calendars 2 years at a time. Each year, the administration convenes a calendar committee made up of multiple stakeholders, including governing board members, administrators, teachers, administrative assistants, and counselors to gather input and feedback on the academic calendar. The committee met in January to review options and provide recommendations. The committee is recommending that we continue with the current calendar structure for the next 2 school years. One of the recommendations is that school continue to begin on a Thursday rather than a Monday. Starting later in the week allows teachers time to focus on establishing classroom routines, expectations, and procedures before beginning full academic instruction the following Monday. This approach has been especially helpful for our kindergarten students, giving our youngest learners time to acclimate to the school environment during those first 2 days. The calendar also maintains a teacher workday immediately following winter break. This allows teachers time to prepare for the second semester without needing to complete that work during the break. In addition, the calendar includes a testing break in April following the completion of AASA and ACT testing. Historically, there are typically no additional days off between spring break and the end of the school year. Under this calendar, students will attend school for 180 days and teachers will work 188 days. Early release days will be added to the calendar once they are approved by the governing board. And if you notice, there are 3 early releases on there. Those are for parent-teacher conferences at the end of each quarter.
All right, is there any discussion from the governing board?
I do like this format. I think it's very predictable. It gives us kind of a formula to give to the public that if August has 5 Thursdays, then school will start on that first Thursday. If August only has 4 Thursdays, then it starts on the last Thursday of July. I think that that's very sort of user-friendly for the general public. And it also allows us to have the entire fall semester before winter break and the entire spring semester after. And it also allows for graduation to be that Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. It's just kind of a formula that we've all grown accustomed to over the past couple of years. I will be voting to approve these templates, but I know that we are going to be having some future discussion about early release days and the possibility of tweaking some things to increase our instructional time while also having the planning time that we need for our staff. And that might require us, or it won't require us, but we will be considering some options that have different days of in-service. So while I'm voting to approve this, I would urge people to not make vacation plans based on this calendar until we actually publish it. So I guess what I'm saying is I'd be happy to adopt this, but I wouldn't want it to be published until after we have a discussion about early release structuring.
Understood. So we will not publish these calendars on the website until early release days are approved by the school board.
Thank you. That's,
Yeah.
I was going to, similar. And I know we're going to get harangued because we're approving a start in July. And I have learned, because I also was that way, that being done early in May is critical for Lake Havasu
Yeah.
because it gets hot. So
Yeah.
when they harangue us, that's why.
Graduation night, we figured out pretty
Yes, we
quick.
did. We learned very good lessons. So
I was like, I'm glad we're not sitting here any later than where we are,
Yes.
so.
I agree. I think this is a good framework to work with. I thank you for not publishing until we get that done.
Absolutely.
Do we have a time frame on getting that committee rolling so we can get this turned out?
We're going to try to do it right after spring break.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you. So then I join with Lisa on that.
Yeah. I feel the same way. First of all, thank you to those who have served on this calendar committee. Your work and input is very valuable to this board, and we're looking forward to approving this, and I stand with the rest of the board that this is subject to change based on the decisions that are made in regards to the early release days and other days that could be added for in-service days. So, all right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. At this time, I call for a motion and a second.
I'll move to approve 6.3.
I second.
This
Or
is 6.4.
6.4.
I'm sorry. Amended motion 6.4.
I second.
All right, Secretary, if you'll call the roll.
Michael Kern,
Yes.
Evelyn Hensley,
Yes.
Lisa Roman,
Yes.
Matthew Houston,
Yes.
Yes. All right. Item 7.1, Superintendent, and that includes both superintendents this evening. First of all, Dr. Stone, would you like to address anything that was spoken about in call
So,
to the public?
Much
To
of this
answer
is
some of the
actually
questions.
protected information. The person's left, I'm happy to meet with them if
Never
they
mind.
would like to receive
Perfect. Thank
what
you.
I can give them, absolutely. So beyond that, I would just like to congratulate all of our winners this evening. That was amazing. This is always the best night with Teachers of the Year and our rookie and our support staff. And then everybody's getting ready for spring break, so hopefully everyone enjoys that before we come back and do the testing season.
Right. Assistant Superintendent Becker, do you have anything?
Very similar. Congratulations to all the teachers that were nominated from each site, and congratulations to the Teacher of the Year that's representing the district. I got a text, she is missing the certificate for her free boat cruise that she has, so Andrea Foote will be getting that. I got that text sitting
That's
up here.
great.
So thank you.
All right. All right, at this time, item 7.2, governing board members. Any discussion this evening?
Welcome back, Dr. Stone. Thanks for all the effort you put in while you were gone, and glad to have you back.
Yeah, I've got one. So, Ms. Horvath, does everybody working on campuses get a background check and fingerprinted? Everybody. So I propose that, eventually the board members comply with that as well. We have an election coming up, so just that all board members would have to do that as well.
So would you like that to be on a future?
Yes.
A future meeting agenda?
Yes.
Okay. We can do that. All right. Anything else?
If I could put on the future agenda, I would like to still look into cameras being in classrooms and maybe doing like a pilot program or whatnot, but I would like to at least say something about it at that time.
Okay. All right. Anything else? All right. I would like to congratulate all of our teachers and support staff of the year. Amazing work that you do for student achievement in this district. So we're very thankful for you. Happy spring break. I now call for a motion to adjourn on item 8.1. A motion and a second, please.
Move to adjourn?
A second?
Yes.
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 Yes. All right. Have a wonderful evening.